Hi, welcome to Red Eye's Funny Talk. I'm your host, Andy Boyle, and with us this week we have Candy Lawrence.
Hi there.
Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I was going through some old journals today. It's getting really spiritual and just going through some, I'm straight again. Going through some journals. I came across one from the 4th grade and I went to a Civil War reenactment and I was really excited about it. And this is what the journal entry said. Today I went to the Civil War. That was it. That's all I said. Civil War. Smart kid. Real smart. I was really weird as a kid and very well behaved. Except for one time I decided to rebel and I wrote on the wall. And my mom was angry. I know, everyone's like, ooh, whoa, ooh. I went to jail. It's weird, kiddie jail. I wrote on the wall, and my mom was really angry. I just wrote the word science on the wall. Like, of all things I could have said, you know? Like, I could have said, like, eat shit, go fuck yourself, Free Willy!
So you started out by doing a lot of, but you started out in the improv world, and now you're more in the stand-up world.
Yes.
Tell me about how that change and the transition was like.
Well, I started off with Zip Zop Zops. I was living in Buffalo, and I traveled to Toronto to do Second City Conservatory, and I loved it, and that's why I moved here. And I did that for a while, and then I met up with Lauren Lapkus, who was on Orange is the New Black.
Oh, okay.
And we started doing sketch, and then we moved to New York, and she ended up moving to LA, and I moved back here, and I was like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do now? And I had been wanting to do stand-up for like 10 years, but was like so scared to do it. Mm-hmm. And I ended up getting really drunk one night. This was after I played Judith Light at Entertaining Julia. It's like no big deal for some reason. And I got really drunk, and Adam Garino, who does queer comedy at Zany's, came over to me and was like, hey, do you want to do stand-up? I have a show in like 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. And about a week later, I remembered, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I got to do it. And it ended up being at Berlin's. What am I, like 72?
Yeah.
Oh, at the old Berlin's. Okay. I just aged considerably. Yeah, it was like 7 p.m. and there were like 7 people there. Beth Stelling was there like this. So I felt really good about it for some reason, and I just kept doing it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you have a show coming up at the Hideout. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm opening for Kyle Dunnigan, and he's really quirky and hilarious and weird, just like me, so I'm really excited about it. It's at 6 and 9 on the 19th of January.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, now we got some Chicago-oriented questions for you. So we got 5. And now I'm going to ask these. That was the most awkward way to transition into anything.
Are you going to ask these?
I will be
ask these.
I'm going to ask these.
Okay.
So first question. You get free food for life, but it's at the Rainforest Cafe. How many times a year do you eat there?
I feel like I can't go there often, so it's just going to be on a special occasion, like maybe an anniversary, because I feel like my girlfriend might think that's like the tropical environment might be like romantic and hilarious, you know? But I feel like surprise waterfalls, you can only see them like once a year.
And they happen when you see them once a year about 10 times during your eating experience. So, great. Second question. Your parents are in town. What's the third place you take them to in Chicago?
My mom watches the Food Network a lot, and she's always like, have you been to this place? That's not at all what she sounds like, by the way. So it'd probably be like, I don't know if she loves or hates Guy Fieri, so I'd probably take her to like a diner or a drive-in.
Great. Third question. You get one animal from the Lincoln Park Zoo as a buddy for a day. Which do you pick, and what nickname do you give the animal?
I like the farm part of the Lincoln Park Zoo, so it'd probably be like, and I like tiny things, so probably a little piggy. So stupid.
As opposed to a really big piggy.
And I would name it every animal I've ever had was named Scooter, so I'm not going to go with that one. I guess Boots.
Boots, it's a good one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was actually a nickname I had in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wore boots like a dumb person. So.
Like a dumb person?
I was just a dumb person that wore boots. So.
All year round?
Yeah. I'm glad I don't do that anymore.
Board shorts and boots.
Oh, yeah, that would be a really great look for me.
Nice.
Fourth question. If you were legally allowed to write something on the Willis Tower, what would you write?
420 in the tiniest font. Which is something a coworker, I worked across the street at this terrible office, and my coworker would actually do that on the wall to make me laugh. And then we had playing cards with naked hunks, like good-looking guys. I love hunks. And she would cut out the penises and hide them everywhere. So it'd be like, surprise penises,
That's
just
funny.
to entertain ourselves.
That's funny.
That's what I would do.
Well, last and final question. You're in charge of Chicago for a day. What's one law you would change?
I'm going to look like the biggest pothead because I just went from 420 to legalize pot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the law you get to pick.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I am Andy Boyle. This was Red Eye's Funny Talk. We had Kenny Lawrence on. Thanks for watching. Next week we'll have another awesome Chicago area comedian.